It is a fascinator. I attended a tea party yesterday. Thank you all for coming. It's really great to be back at Unity of the Blue Ridge. And I thought we would start with a little echo song. So I wrote this song, and I think you guys get the idea. If I say hello, you respond in an echo with right. And if I say great to see you, you respond with great to see you. Great. So let's practice that with the music. Hello. Oh, you guys are great. How are you? It's lovely to see you. Good. So then the only other thing you need to know is when you hear this sound, that's when we'll just do it solo and you don't have to worry about echoing that part. I love you. You love me. There's nothing that could be any better because we're together. I keep looking around and all I see are people that I love. I keep eyeing the crowd and all I see are people that I love. Life doesn't get any better than this. I can feel it all the way from my toes to my fingertips. Here comes the echoes again. My heart is so happy. It feels like it's dancing. Nothing is better than being together. I keep looking around and all I see are people that I love. I keep eyeing the crowd and all I see are people that I love. Life doesn't get any better than this. I can feel it from my toes all the way to my fingertips. Echoes again. I see you. You see me. There's nothing that could be because we're together. I love you. I love you. I love you. You guys sound absolutely beautiful. Thank you for opening that with me. In case you can't tell, I spent the past year teaching middle school music. Yes. As I was thinking about what I was going to do today, I thought, well, I'll go into it a little bit later. This next song is called Witness. I am a witness to the odd human condition. Poets and the pilgrims, the children and the holiday sun. How we float through time like we're made of dust. Look at life like it belongs to us. Write a check, then throw a sucker punch. I am a witness to the vagaries and the wars of indecision. 1,000 voices bundled up inside, and yet we call ourselves one. How we fall in love with the hidden parts, strike a deal and call it art, leave our homes and pray for kingdom come. And oh, my skin. Oh, I would do it again and again for your love. I am a player in the game that we call human innovation, growing ever dizzy at the slope of the acceleration curve. Still we find our parts in amazing grace, wish on stars that have long decayed. Say we're fine, then show you where it hurts. And oh, I would do it all over again. Oh, just to feel the rain on my skin. Oh, I will do it again and again for your love. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you. So by way of explanation, and if you don't know me, my name is Sarah Kohrs. I was the music director here for a brief time and then moved to Raleigh. Yes, it was a joy, and it is. It's always such a joy to be here. So thank you for coming. This is actually, in March, I traveled to Portland to work with my brother who lives there, and he has a studio there, and I put out an EP, which if you don't know what that means, it's short for extended play, which is sort of a short album. So this is the first day that the EP is going to be available for streaming. So I think there's a slide behind me. If you're an iTunes person, an Apple Music, or a Spotify person, you can just scan the camera on your phone. There'll be a little link you can click, and you can either download it from there or you can stream it and listen to it that way. So I hope you enjoy it. That was the name of that EP is called Kohrs. And when I decided to roll that out, it seemed from all the wisdom I was able to get from people around me that doing what they call a waterfall release was the way to go, which is one tune every month for 3 months, and then the 4th month you drop all the rest of it. So that was what I decided to do, and then there became a problem because I really wanted everybody who was able to attend to walk away with a really cool memento from this afternoon. But one song didn't really seem to fit the bill. So about 3 weeks ago, I called my brother and I was like, do you think maybe we could do a second album for Unity? Just for them, so they can have something really cool to take home with them. And he was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. So out in the lobby, there's an exclusive live show only EP, a second EP that I'm calling For Unity, that if you're interested, you can purchase that. And many of the songs are either songs that have a special connection to this place or songs that over the past 3 weeks I specifically wrote for this place. Yeah, so yes, thank you. So the song you just heard was one that I specifically wrote for here. And I decided to separate the show into 2 halves, the first half of which will be the Kohrs EP. So you're getting a sneak peek of that. And then the second half is going to be a little more introspective, singer-songwriting kind of a piece with the Unity songs. So that's how we're going to do it today. And since I'm always getting questions about how a song came into being, what were you thinking about when you wrote it, tell us the story, what does it mean, I thought I'd do a little bit of that today for the Kohrs EP. So the first song that you'll hear today off of the Kohrs EP is called What About My Heart? And it was written when I was coming home from Unity one day. And Angela Lee Tucker, if any of you know Angela, she's magnificent. And she had suggested that I listen to a song by Maverick City Music. And then once that song was over, Siri started playing all these gospel tunes. And the really cool thing about a lot of gospel music is this word that we use in music called syncopation. And basically what that means, whoever is downloading that right now, thank you. It means that the emphasis is on an unexpected syllable. So in English, you can't comprehend if you syncopate your words. But in music, it goes from this, which is all right. It's a little boring, right? If you syncopate that, which a lot of the gospel tunes do, you get something like this. So much cooler. I see many of you are moving now. Yes, fascinating how that happens. So that's syncopation. And I was hearing syncopation on my drive back home from church, and I just started singing. What about my heart? I need a reason to drop my guard. What about my heart? I need a reason to believe. So I took that to Nate in Portland, and he came up with the following arrangement. So hit it, Rob. Take my lungs and every breath they guard. If I give them up, there's a reason. Take my hands and every fire they spark. If I say you can, there's a reason. 'Cause I don't mind doing without them. No, I don't ever mind giving them away. But what about my heart? I need a reason to drop my guard. What about my heart? I need a reason to believe. What about my heart? I need a reason to drop my guard. What about my heart? I need a reason to believe. Landing on my feet, it feels so good when I know you're looking. I walk like royalty for a reason. So bring it all to me. Every little glance when you can't stop looking. I want everything for a reason. 'Cause I don't mind feeling amazing. No, I don't ever mind feeling like a queen. But what about my heart? I need a reason to drop my guard. What about my heart? I need a reason to believe. What about my heart? I need a reason to drop my guard. What about my heart? I need a reason to believe. Thank you so much. Thank you. I would just encourage you, if you feel the Spirit moving you to dance or sing or clap your hands, like, please, I think it's the highest compliment you could ever give me. And if you want to, like, dance in the aisles, that's fabulous. The only thing I ask is please don't dance on the stairs. That makes me a little nervous if someone will trip. The next song is called The Outset. And although this is on the Kohrs album, which is the non-Unity album, it has a Unity connection, which is really exciting. It was, I'm just gonna play it for you. This landed in my lap. So I came across this as I was playing, and I just fell in love. Like, even now when I just hear this very simple pattern, it gives me chills. There's so much space in it, and I could hear so much that you could do with this. So there were two major things that happened in my life at the time that this fell into my lap. One was that I met Phil, and that was... It seemed pretty momentous, and it, in fact, turned out to be. And the second was a little quieter, but just as pervasive. I had started attending a women's group that Mary and Benke facilitated, and we were talking at the time about how love was always around us, and not only that, but it was like the original creative force of all things. And I was really captured by that idea. And it felt like this pattern, like it just feels like this pattern could continue forever and you'd never get bored with it. At least I don't. And it feels like it's always been there, like it was already playing before I started playing it. So those two ideas came together as I was listening to this and thinking about it, and I started singing this. It was there at the outset, shining like a beacon from your eyes. There was no way around it, even though it took me by surprise. And I was looking at you, looking at me. It was hard to believe, but easy to see. All this love. And so that became what you're about to hear. Isn't it mesmerizing, even just with the piano? It's called The Outset. You hear that pattern. It actually goes all the way through the song if you listen along for that. It was there at the outset, shining like a beacon from your eyes. There was no way around it, even though it took me by surprise. And I was looking at you, looking at me. It was hard to believe, but easy to see. All this love. It was there at the outset. It was there at the outset, waiting for me. It was there at the outset. It was there at the outset, waiting for me. It was there at the outset. It was there at the outset, waiting for me. All this love. It was there at the outset, rocking like an angel in your arms. There was no doubt about it. We both recognized it at the start. And it was going so deep I couldn't believe all that your eyes were saying to me. All this love. It was there at the outset. It was there at the outset, waiting for me. It was there at the outset. It was there at the outset, waiting for me. It was there at the outset. It was there at the outset, waiting for me. All this love. And I never wanted anything I couldn't find in your arms. I never wanted more than being with you. yeah. I never wanted anything I couldn't find in your arms, and I found it. All this love, it was there at the outset. It was there at the outset, waiting for me. It was there at the outset. It was there at the outset, waiting for me. It was there at the outset. It was there at the outset, waiting for me. All this love, it was there at the outset, no doubt about it. It was there at the outset, and there was no way around it, around it. It was there at the outset, waiting for me. All this love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Colors in the Sky is the next song I had planned on singing, and this is where the title track for the album, Colors, comes from. And the story behind this one is a bit of a sad one, but it also carries a lot of meaning. My cousin Abby she was 8 years younger than me, and she was the most free-spirited person that I have ever met ever in my life. That was just what she was known for. Her brother-in-law said, it's like a little hummingbird. She's like a hummingbird. Like, she comes and you don't know where she comes from, and you never know when she's gonna leave or appear, but you're just always glad she came. And that was just like the perfect description of her. Sorry. So she was not a planner by any means, and she would often call me and be like, hey, Sarah, do you want to go? I found this incredible blueberry patch. Do you want to go pick blueberries in like 15 minutes? I was like, yeah. And she'd call me again and be like, I found this incredible road out in the middle of nowhere. We can just drive there and literally park on it. There's never any cars, and we can just look at the stars. Do you want to go? Yeah. One day she pulled up to the house and she was like, do you see who I've got in my passenger seat? I'm looking, there's no one in the passenger seat. And she just gives me this look like, yeah. And so I look again, and she's got this box turtle that she rescued from goodness knows where, sitting in the floor of her passenger seat, that was like her best friend for the next 5 days before she released it into the wild again. And she would say that her mind was like at least 3 railroad trains running all at the same time, and she would hop from one topic to another. So you really had to pay attention when you were hanging out with her to know what she was talking about. But I think because we were cousins, I got it. And she would make jokes, and I'd be the only one laughing, and vice versa. So, and about 1.5 years ago, the day after Christmas, she passed away suddenly. Which was really hard. Sorry. Didn't know, trying not to cry as I tell this story. And she was also a brilliant musician. One of the things that she was like, she'd been telling me for a while, I have this incredible studio in my garage, like, come play with me. We've got all these instruments. I have this Leslie, I have this, I have that. So she drags me in, because I was like, this sounds a bit sketchy. Like, this one sounds a little sketch, like, but let's see. All right. In her friend's garage, not her garage. I'm like, who's your friend? Like, I'm not sure about this. So we finally go, and she's like, you play keys, and I'll play drums, and it'll be awesome. And she's like doing these crazy technically hard things on drums. And I'm like, all right. And I have been playing the piano since I was 7 years old. And so what is that? That's more than 35 years that I've been sitting behind this instrument. Never before or after. But on this particular day, I'm sitting behind it. She's playing her drums. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to play. And visually, in my field of vision, the notes, certain notes on the keyboard, like, pop out, like asking to be played. And I know enough about music theory to know that those were, in fact, the notes of a particular scale that were going with this song. And I knew that that was just how she saw music. because she could pick up an instrument and just play it. And I was like, Abby, the notes just popped out. Is that how you see music? And she just gave me this like this just like little laugh, like I can neither deny nor confirm. But I knew that it was. So this song is called Colors in the Sky. And for me, when I sent this to Nate to produce, he sent it back, and the first chords I heard the Starry Sky on that night that she and I had done that. So I was like, yep, perfect. This track is perfect. Thank you, Nathan. So here it is. Here's that Starry Sky.
Hanging around this place for some religion, for some illusion I have made. I didn't know I was walking without a face, like some imposter, like some illusion. I held my head as high as anyone. I let myself believe in miracles, miracles. I saw the colors, I saw the lights, I saw the colors, I watched them shine. I saw the colors up in the sky, so many colors, so didn't know I was hanging around this life for every daydream, for every story I could find. I didn't know till you told me it wasn't mine. A borrowed magic, a stolen beauty. I kept my eyes as clear as anyone. I thought that what I had was beautiful, beautiful. I saw the colors, I saw the light, I saw the colors up in the sky. I saw the colors, I watched them shine. So many colors, so many ways to say goodbye. No, I don't deserve this. I'm so sick of hurting. Is this moment worth it? I can see the colors in the sky. No, I don't deserve this. It stings like iron dead. I know I'm not perfect. I can see the colors passing by. I saw the colors, I saw the light, so many colors, so many ways to say goodbye.
I think she likes that song. I kind of feel like she's singing that song. Like, I feel like it's maybe both of us, but more her. At least that was the intent. And sometimes that kind of thing brings you to a place where you do kind of start to wonder, is there love really from the outset, right? And what I love about this particular phrase is it just kind of floats. Something carries it through the silence till it lands again. And I love how there's like rhythm even in the silence. It's so beautiful and reassuring to me. The first line of this song says, "Baby, I got nothing to say that's gonna make it better." But then it goes on. There's a little hope at the end of the tunnel. So follow that thread through what you're about to hear. The Reb's about to play. Baby, I got nothing to say that's gonna make you happy. I waited in line, holding a sign, hoping I might catch a little glimpse of you. I'm just another fangirl, hoping that you won't forget her. Holding my breath with all the rest, chasing my baby blue. Still don't know what you meant when you said you were caught in a world in your head that you couldn't surrender. I thought maybe you meant you were caught up in me. What if it's love? What if it was always love? What if it's love? What if it was always, always? What if it's love? Baby, I got nothing to say that's gonna make you happy. I wish things could be different for me. I wish you'd stop erasing my point of view. It's hard to believe we were talking about this last day. We made every mistake that we knew how to make, but the message never did get through. I think I know what you meant when you said you were caught in a world in your head that you couldn't surrender. I think you were inviting me in to see. What if it's love? What if it was always love? What if it's love? What if it was always, always? What if it's love? What if it was always love? What if it's love? What if it's love? And we didn't know what to do with it, and we didn't know who to ask, and we didn't know how to go through with it, 'cause the past was never in the past. All I could see was the future, burning a hole in your eyes. We were holding a beauty we couldn't compromise. What if it's love? What if it was always love? What if it's love? What if it was always, always? What if it's love? What if it was always love? What if it's love? What if it's love? Thank you. I think sometimes if you're in a space where you're sad, just posing the question, maybe this is loving somehow and I just don't see it yet. It's an interesting, gets you out of your mental space that you're currently in, maybe into a better one in the future. This next song is called Emotions. And I thought about calling the album Emotions, but I felt like that was a little too on the nose. So I went with colors instead. Go ahead.
Why did you think it would be okay for you to say what you shouldn't say after all that time when I tried to hide my emotions? What did you think I was gonna feel when you came at me like I wasn't real, just an image in the scene you set in motion? I think it's more than emotions. I think it's taking a piece of me. I think it's more than emotions. I think it's more than a personality. How did you think this would all go down when you hit me up and called me out? Did you think I would pretend that you were joking? What did you think life was gonna be after you came after me? All I want is for this feeling to be over. I think it's more than emotions. I think it's taking a piece of me. I think it's more than emotions. I think it's more than a personality. I wanna run, but I keep myself from running. I make myself numb so I could keep myself from running. I wanna run, but I keep myself from running. I make myself numb so I can keep myself from running. I think it's more than emotions. I think it's taking a piece of me. I think it's more than emotions. I think it's more than.
Thank you. The thing that I really, really love about music is that you can take anything that you've experienced, no matter how frustrated you are or angry or hurt or anything, whatever it is, and you can turn it into something beautiful. So that song was just a lot of things that I wish I could say that I probably shouldn't have said that I got to put in the song. It's all great. Yes, it's really a wonderful thing. Glass Ring is the next song, and this is one of my very old songs that I had just put away, had completely forgotten about it. I wrote it for someone else, and when you write a song for another person, it just brings out all of these things that you don't normally use when you're like writing something for yourself, which is one of my favorite things about music. Second favorite, I guess, after what I just mentioned, is the collaborative aspect of it. I love just connecting with people that are playing and people that are listening. And this one, I wanted to give a shout out to Gabriella, who is, you've probably seen her walking around. She's the beautiful curly head girl in the corner wearing the Kohrs t-shirt. And she is my marketing director, so if you are on Facebook, Insta, or TikTok, you will see videos that she has put together to promote the album. And one of the things that we did, we tried to make it fun, even though it was an awful lot of work. At the very beginning, we decided we were going to do our own carpool karaoke, so we got dressed up in, I would say they were ridiculous outfits. There was one that was a hippie, one that was a flapper, one that was like a glamour girls, and we just started driving around our town in these outfits singing to the songs on the radio. And at one point, when we were doing this next song, Glass Ring, Gabriella started going like this. And then we both started going like this. And so if you will see me doing this apart, if you feel like joining us in the Gabriella wave, like go for it.
I take my time, I take a breath, too soon to tell, I don't know yet whether you could be diamonds I've been waiting to find, or if I'm trying to make a glass ring shine. Glass ring shine. I take your hand, you take me home. I've got your number on my phone. I like your hair and your tattoos. You like my skin, my point of view. But am I trying too hard, being something I'm not? Or am I falling in love? Have I got what I want? It's too early to tell if I'm winning a prize or if I'm trying to make a glass ring shine. Glass ring shine. I take a dare, we take a ride. You leave a mark, but I don't mind. The car goes fast, but time moves slow. I take a pass, I still don't know. Am I trying too hard, being something I'm not? Or am I falling in love? Have I got what I want? It's too early to tell if you're gonna be mine, or if I'm trying to make a glass ring shine. Glass ring shine. Bottom of the ocean, I think about you every day. Black water and serotonin flood my brain. Take a chance, I don't know why. Am I trying too hard, being something I'm not? Or am I falling in love? Have I got what I want? It's too early to tell if you're gonna be mine, or if I'm trying to make a glass ring shine. Glass ring shine. Am I trying to make a glass ring shine? I take my time, I take a breath.
Thank you all for dancing with me. I think it's being on stage allows you to say, I danced with about 50 people all at the same time. It's a major production. This next song is called Dear Joy, and I wrote it shortly after moving to Raleigh after Helene, and I was not in a happy place. This song is about, I think the whole idea behind it is when you're trying to chase joy, or you're annoyed that other people have it and you don't, when you like start thinking about your relationship to joy, right, it can sometimes make you more unhappy. So my conclusion was just like, okay, Okay, I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna be like bitter and jealous. I'm just gonna like leave the door open for it and think about like how I can do the work in my heart to make my heart a happy place for Joy to want to come in and make a home there. So, yes, this is a song about somebody who starts off making themselves miserable and then kind of tries to let go a little bit. It's not at all autobiographical, just in case you wondered.
Dear Joy, I can't judge you anymore, it makes me miserable. And it's hard living in a place that makes you miserable. So come on in, the door is open, open wide, open for you. Come on in, you might like it here. The AC is always running in my room, and the walls are pink and beautiful like you. Dear Joy, dear Joy, I can't chase you anymore, it makes me miserable. And it's hard living with someone who's feeling miserable. So come on in if you want to. The door is always open wide for you. Come on in, I think you'll like it here. The AC is always running in my room, and the walls are pink and beautiful like you. You're right there, just outside. I can hear you whispering. Do you mind if I cry a little? Come on in, the door is open, open wide, open for you. Come on in, I bet you'll like it here. The AC is always running in my room, and the walls are pink and beautiful. The walls are pink and beautiful. The walls are pink and beautiful like you. Dear Joy, dear Joy.
Thank you all so much. I'm going to take a little break. Thank you all so much for coming. If you'd like to check out the Unity EP, it's at the merch table, or get one of those cool color t-shirts. They're also at the merch table. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. So if you all are ready, I think we're going to start the second half of the show this afternoon. And thank you. So this is the portion of the show that I'm calling the For Unity EP portion. And we played this song during the service this morning. This was one of the songs that I wrote in the past 3 weeks when I was just like, oh, I want to just like give them something special that they might identify with and resonate with. And it was very interesting. I wrote a song about a mom who sold Mary Kay. So there was a beauty queen in the story, as you might have heard earlier, and a pirate. And the story is told by the pirate. And I wrote this song about finding treasure and experiencing treasure and how great it is to like be involved in that. And then Reverend Darlene sent me her notes last week and was like, my sermon's about finding treasure. And I was like, yes, we still got it. So this song is called Cadillacs and Diamonds. You can make up your own little move if you like for this one.
A pretty mama started selling Mary Kay. She piled boxes in the kitchen and put makeup on her face. Her eyes would shine like a buried treasure. She fixed her mind that things were getting better. She picked me up from school and told me I was a beauty queen, but I said no. I said that I would rather be a pirate, so she gave the map to me. Then we would ride to another client. She set her mind on Cadillacs and diamonds. Cadillac, Cadillac, in a pink Cadillac, life's better. Cadillac, Cadillac, in a pink Cadillac, life's better than ever. And I could never believe that anything could go wrong. We were chasing the sun, we were gliding along. My heart was light, lighter than a feather. 'Cause she was mine, all mine. This diamond I in treasure. Cadillac, Cadillac, in a pink Cadillac, life's better. Cadillac, Cadillac, in a pink Cadillac, life's better than ever. We're climbing, we're flying. Life's better than ever. Ooh, Cadillacs and diamonds. 'Cause she was mine, all mine. This diamond I in treasure. Cadillacs and diamonds.
have to say I love that song so much. And what's really fun about it, I had a completely different idea originally. I had all the lyrics, everything was all set. Nate had done this beautiful arrangement. And I realized that the word that was at the center of my rhyme scheme, I had been mispronouncing. And I was like, oh, this is a problem. This is a big problem. And Nate was like, yeah, my wife said, I think you're saying that wrong. And he was like, no, we're not. I said, Molly's smarter than all the rest of us. He's like, that is what I have learned in my time as a married man. What is also very fascinating about that song is that there's a tradition in African cultures to write songs about driving. So I learned just that little tidbit in college, and it always kind of stuck with me. And I didn't know what I was going to write this song about, so I just kind of let the words come, and then it turned into this driving song. I was like, oh, I like that. That's very cool. So it's neat how things come together sometimes. The next thing that I like to do is slightly different. I wanted to show a piece of a video. About 2.5 years ago, David Alt had come to Unity to speak, and he was talking about the movie that he was planning on making called The Kaleidoscope Child. He is the head of a foundation called Kaleidoscope Child Foundation, which supports students in different countries in the world that are just basically street children. They don't have food or really safe lodging. They may or may not have parents. So as he was describing this and talking about it, I had a song that I wrote right after my grandmother had passed away that I was like, this song would be perfect on that movie. And so I was like, how am I gonna pitch this? I hate pitching things. I am not that person, but I had to do it anyway. So I booked a session with him, and I was like, hi. So we were talking, and I was like, I have to tell you, I booked this session so that you could hear my song. And he told me later, he said, the first thing I thought when you said that to me was, oh no. But it was a happy ending because he listened to the song and he liked it, and he sent it to the producer of the film, who's a wonderful man called Michael McKinley. He's just wonderful. And it ended up being on this film, Kaleidoscope Child, that went on to win all these awards. It won, it's a great film. It won the Remmy Award at the Houston Film Festival for Best Documentary, Platinum Remmy Award. It won the Humanitarian Documentary Award at the San Francisco Film Festival. It won the Documentary Award at the Ciné Paris Film Festival, and it just recently won another one, which I'm forgetting. But I wanted to show the scene in the movie where my song appears, because not only is it my song and it kind of ties in, but it's just a beautiful, touching story, and I think it's nice to see the good things that are happening in the world. So this is Kaleidoscope Child.
But I would say that over time, they started to see something different in their children when they would come home at the end of the day. They were happy to be there to learn. They were happy to be in community with other children. They could go there, they could put on a uniform, they could feel like they were part of something, they could have a meal each day, and then they would go back and they would trek sometimes miles away. These little kids walking on the side of the street. It would just blow your mind to see these beautiful children just light up when people are giving them the attention and the tools to better themselves.
There is something that happens to an individual when they come to our schools, when they go overseas and they see and experience the resilience and the struggle that these kids go through.
And there's a voice speaking in the silence, saying, child, you are whole. But I never thought I would find the place inside me that feels like home.
There was this one little boy, and every day we were there, and almost every day that he would come to school, he would need a change of clothes because he would soil his clothes from the foods that he had been eating from scraps, from finding it in trash cans. He would come in and he would slide over to the side, and he wouldn't want to stand beside anyone because he knew that he had soiled his clothes. And so he would stand off to the side, and then the teachers would notice him, and then they would go and they would usher him to the back, and they would take buckets of water and they would just go and strip him down and then wash him. I said, I want to help, I want to give him the dignity and give him the opportunity to have some kind of shielding, because they didn't put up any curtain or anything like that. They would just strip him down and just start going to town and change his clothes and do all the things. And I said, I want to help shield. And the closer I got to him, I was like, no, I want to help. I want to do this. I want to help get him into fresh clothes. And I was squatting down at his level, and I remember there was this heart connection with this little boy. And the moment that I pulled his shirt over his head and he leaned in and had connected with my heart, and we sat there and we both just cried and giggled, and he didn't understand what I was saying and I didn't understand what he was saying, but it was one of the most tender moments of that trip. I'll never forget it. Never, ever forget it. He went off. He was so happy and so joyful that he had his fresh clothes and that he had some water to drink, and he went off to school. And it was like, okay, he was done. I was not done. I was not done. I was anything but done. I looked off and I lost it. I mean, just absolutely had a complete come apart. Just lost it. And nobody really was there for that to see what happened. It doesn't matter because I felt it. It was one of the most special experiences ever. It can floor you and crack your heart wide open in no time, like just in the flip of a switch. Where I was fine one moment, and then the next I am like a puddle on the ground and somebody needs to help me stand up.
You are changing me.
Many people leave, I like the phrase, changed at depth. They've been changed at depth. And the ones who didn't isolate that shift, but continued to allow that change to blossom inside of them, are the ones who have stayed. So the people that come offer a lot, and we're doing the same thing this year as well. And on top of all of that, we've got a film, a documentary, to show the day-to-day stuff, to show the real people, to introduce you to the lives of some of the most beautiful, resilient people that I know on the planet.
There's a light shining in the deepest places of my soul. And there's a voice speaking in the silence, saying, "Child, you are whole." But I never thought I would find the place inside me that feels like home. You're changing me. All this beauty that I see is illuminated by the love you gave to me. You are changing me. I can see all the colors of the heart in front of me, and I believe this is where I always have been meant to be. but I never thought I would have the eyes to see it. This place called home. You're changing me. All this beauty that I see is illuminated by the love you gave to me. You are changing me. Life is a blinding ride. I thought I had to close my eyes to survive it, just to survive it. But you said to open wide, look for anything that shines when you find it. Girl, don't hide it. You're changing me. All this beauty that I see is illuminated by the love you gave to me. You are changing me. You're changing me. All this beauty that I see is illuminated by the love you gave to me. You are changing me. You're changing me.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I wrote that song about my grandma who passed away 2 Christmases ago. It was not a great stretch for us, the Kohrs family, not such a great stretch. But she had this incredible, hospitable heart, and she just loved being around people, hosting people, talking with people. It just lit her up. And I do not really have that as much as she did. Like I love being around people, but she could host like untiredly most of the time. Like she was in her late 80s and we'd be like, oh, would you like to go to the party at like 8:00 with all the people that, you know, you don't necessarily know, but they're our friends? She'd be like, yes, let's go. Like, let me get my purse. So when that video came along, she also just had such a heart for children. And I was like, oh yeah, this is like the perfect connection. The next song that I was planning on playing was one of the ones that I did at service today, which is the Bigger Than Mountain song, which I wrote this with sort of inspired by a sermon of Reverend Darlene's. The tissues are still there. And recently, Mary Ann Tierney, this past winter, called me and was like, I think you really should apply to the songwriting contest that Worldwide Unity is hosting. And I was kind of like, I said yes. And then I was like, why did I say I was going to do this? When it came time to actually do the submissions, I was like, all right, here we go. It's like another thing to check off my list. And lo and behold, I won in 2 categories for 2 different songs. So, yes. So thank you, Mary Ann. And I just figured I'd play Bigger Than Mountains again. This one won in the category for spiritual but not religious.
Some days I want a God who is smaller than sand, who sticks to my lashes, who lives in the cracks of my hands. He isn't a runner, he won't go away, he'll never abandon me, he'll always stay. Sometimes the best God that I can portray small God, a small God. Some days I want a God who is lighter than air to teach me surrender, how to float on the edge of a prayer. He knows how to dance, he knows how to sway, he changes direction, he isn't afraid. Sometimes the best God that I can portray is a light God, a light God. But today I need a God who is bigger than mountains. Today I need a God who is stronger than stone. The anger I carried, the heart that I broke, the damage I did with the words that I spoke. Today I need a God who is bigger than all of the mountains I raised to separate you from me. To separate you from me. Some days I want a God who is softer than rain to tell me she loves me, that everything will be okay. We'll sit in the garden under the trees. She'll hold me with arms I can feel but not see. Sometimes the best God that I can conceive is a soft God, a soft God. But today I need a God who is bigger than mountains. Today I need a God who is stronger than stone. The anger I carried, the heart that I broke, the damage I did with the words that I spoke. Today I need a God who is bigger than all of the mountains I raised to separate you from me. To separate you from me. Today I need a God who is bigger than mountains. Today I need a God who is bigger than all of the mountains I raised.
Thank you. Thank you. This next song was also more recent. I wrote this one also when I was in Raleigh, having a hard time after Helene. And this one was another Empower Music winner, and it won in the category for Inner Peace. So sometimes, like, when you look at a particular moment, like Lynn and I talk about this, like when you're zoomed in on it, it's pretty clear that it's like sad, dark, whatever, you know, like not very peaceful. But then the seed of that can create something else that like later on transforms into something different. So it's just interesting how that can happen. Anyway, this song is called Christ in Me.
Where is the love that I need? It's in the air that I breathe, and in the song that I sing, where I imagine Christ in me. is the help that I seek. It's in the thoughts that I think, and in the words that I speak. If I can listen to Christ in me, Christ in me, unfolding like the sweetest of dreams is Christ in me, and I will not, no, I will not be afraid. No, I will not be afraid. With Christ in me, Christ in me, I'm waking from the sweetest of dreams to feel and see Christ in me, Christ in me, I'm waking from the sweetest of dreams to Christ in me, Christ in me, in me, Christ in me, in me.
Okay. That is on the Unity EP, so I hope that can be encouraging. When I wrote this song, it just felt so simple, and it was sort of, the simplicity was kind of exactly what I needed at the time, so it was nice. The next song I wrote when I heard that Cat Williams had passed away, and that the song "I Fly" was the last song that she had sung, and I just kept thinking about that image of her flying, and she was just bigger than life. Like, in life, she was bigger than life, and she always called me Sarah Smile. So whenever we played together, I would be doing my thing, and I have a tendency to get a little too serious sometimes. And so whenever she'd get on stage, she'd just look at me and be like, "Sarah Smiles. We're going to have fun today, right?" And I was like, "Absolutely." And immediately it would like click me into this different mode. So I wrote the song. It's called "Lead You Here."
See your voice and the edge of a wind. I see your light in the eyes of a friend. I know everything is beautiful from where you are. Sparks and shooting stars. Did you ever believe life would lead you here? Up where the sky is always new. God knows that I believe in you. So if I call and you aren't around, don't be sad or feel like you have let me down. 'Cause I know everything is beautiful from where you are. You glow in the dark. Did you ever believe life would lead you here? Up where the sky is always new. Did you ever believe life would lead you here? God knows that I believe in you. Did you ever believe? Did you ever believe?
Thank you. Thank you. I know that's not really a Cat style kind of song, but I think it's a Sarah style kind of song, and so she always supported my music amazingly. Yeah, when we performed together at different venues, she just would hand me the stage. It was incredible. I've never known any artist to do that for another artist, and it was intimidating, but I loved it. And I was so grateful. Yeah, that was incredible what she did. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah. So I put this next song out probably the same time as Bigger Than Mountains. I wrote these two songs at the exact same time, like same day. I was going from sort of one to the other, messing around with them. And I'm really thrilled because this is the first time that the actual vagabond, Phil Bertolo, is here. He's going to join me on this song. And this is the first time we played this song together in public. So. Oh, not that sound. We met in Asheville. I just have to say a little bit about it. And Phil was the producer and performer in a Crosby, Stills, and Nash show that toured around for 16 years. So, yeah, when we first met, he was showing me that he had this RV with, like, how many guitars did you have at the time? 9 guitars. And he's showing me these guitars, and all I can think is, oh, wow, this is so cool. His little grandson is 4 years old, and when he likes something, he goes, oh, wow. That was kind of how I felt when Phil was showing me his guitars in his RV. I was like, we could hit the road and sing and play guitars all day long. So the song is called The Vagabond.
Lightning is generous. It won't kiss the same place twice. I wait impatiently, wondering where strike. 'Cause I love the thunder when he is there, and I love the vagabond with silver in his hair. There's something beautiful in the way he forms his words. They ride the line between the breath he breathes and the music that I heard. 'Cause I love our secrets, and I love his callous hands, and I love the vagabond with everything I have, and he loves me. Yeah, he loves me. But I missed last Christmas. He said I should have been there. So I surrender the last of my plans and the last of this year. 'Cause I need his body. He told me it was mine, and I love the vagabond, and will for all of time. I love the vagabond, and will for all of time. Lightning is generous,
It's difficult to look at someone when you're singing something meaningful, because then you get all choked up and you can't sing it anymore. Oh, so we all started this performance together, and I wanted to close with a song that started as a poem written by Mariah Brooks that Lynn Heikes decided for Christmas as a present to Mariah. She wanted to turn the poem into a song. And Lynn and I had just met, and she asked if I could do it. And I thought, I'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. And I think this was probably the first song that I ever played in this church. It is called We We are one. So I think you'll probably catch on when it gets to the chorus. It goes basically, for we all are one are the words. There is no separation. That's how the chorus goes. When we get to it, I have a feeling you'll pick up on it.
We are our brothers and sisters who walk beside us. We are beloved partners who are our mirrors and our teachers. We are every man, woman, and child who lives upon this earth. We are the trees that are rooted firmly into the earth. We are each flower that opens to the sun. We are the majestic mountains that reach for the sky. We are the sacred earth that we walk upon.
Here comes your part. Here we go.
For we all are one. For we all are one. For we all are one. There is no separation. For we all are one. For we all are one. For we all are one. There is no separation. We are the suns that warm the earth. We are the moon that governs the tide. We are the stars that shine brightly from the sky. We are the universe that lives within every cell of our bodies. We are the winged ones that fly in the sky. We are the wild horses that roam free on the land. We are the majestic whales and loving dolphins. We are the wolf, the deer, and the bear. For we all are one. For we all are one. For we all are one. There is no separation. For we all are one. For we all are one. For we all are one. There is no separation. We are all great beings of light, shining in apparent darkness. We all are love, joy, and peace, the truth of who we are. We are all part of the divine, living in a human body. We are all one with God, His beloved child, beautiful in His eyes. We claim who we are with every breath that we take. We love everyone, knowing they are one of us. We take care of our beloved earth, knowing that we are all one with it. We live love and give love to all. We see God in everything there is. For we all are one. For we all are one. For we all are one. There is no separation.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you, Mariah. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Thank you. So I had one last song, if you all would like to stay for a little more upbeat. All right, let's do Carry the Light. And I wrote this after being at Unity, and I was like, wow, these people are inspiring me to be joyful and loving. This is awesome. My brother described this one as, it's a quirky little song. Let's give it a quirky little arrangement. Like, okay.
I wanna be brave, I wanna step out, I wanna take every feeling that I have and shout them all out loud. I wanna be somebody you can trust. I wanna walk right into the fire and see what I'm made of. I wanna carry the light around me. I wanna carry all the light that found me. I wanna carry the light. I wanna be sharp, I wanna be kind, I wanna feel every tear and heartache and know that I'm alive. I wanna be good, strong enough to lift you up. I wanna take every bad intention and turn it into love. I wanna carry the light around me. I wanna carry all the light that found me. I wanna carry the light. All that light is like a neon surge. It's hitting on my body, I can feel it burn. It's hitting you too, but that ain't nothing unusual. Cause every time I see you, I think, my God, how beautiful. I see light in the way you move. I see light in your face and in your attitude. I see light every time that you take a breath. It's pouring out of you like it's never gonna end. I wanna carry the light around me. I wanna carry all the relentless light that found me. I wanna carry the light. I wanna carry the light.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. One more? Let's see. What do I have? What? Which song? The toothpaste song. Okay. I love that one. That's my short but exciting foray into the world of rapping. Okay, so this is the toothpaste song, and it starts off with someone who has fallen in love and been in love for quite some time. And to all intents and purposes, they both thought that they were very happy. And then one day, this happened.
I'm easy as a boxed cake recipe. That Betty Crocker package hasn't got a thing on me. I'm so laid back I trip on my own feet. And I'm happy with my yoga mat and my stash of CBD. I'd go along to get along with you, even if you've got a different point of view on unimportant things, like Putin, Jesus, Doma, and the fate of bumblebees. But how you squeeze the toothpaste, well, that just means too much to me to compromise. I shouldn't have to tell you how to squeeze a toothpaste.
It's clearly from the bottom, not the top. I think your head is full of rocks. Why don't you open up your eyes? I don't miss our early days of picking nits and sparring wits just to calibrate how much stress our love could take. Oh, I sure don't miss those early days. So please don't take this personally. It isn't meant to be a Siskel and Ebert critique, but my last nerve is growing weak, and I'm sick of sighing every time I brush my teeth. 'Cause how you squeeze a toothpaste, it just means too much to me to compromise. I shouldn't have to tell you how to squeeze the toothpaste. It's clearly from the bottom, not the top. I think your head is full of rocks. Why don't you open up your eyes? How you squeeze the toothpaste, it just means too much to me to ever compromise. I shouldn't have to tell you how to squeeze a toothpaste. It's clearly from the bottom, not the top. I think your head is full of rocks, so please stop acting nuts. What else have you been messing up? It's time for you to open up your eyes. Thank you all so much. I'll be out in the lobby in just a moment. Hopefully I get to say hello to all of you.